Hey guys, so in today's video, I asked the question, SEO, is it worth it? It's a question I get very, very often from cleaning business owners. They want to know what SEO is, how it works, when they should put it in or implement it in for their business. Should they do it themselves or should they get an agency to do this? So it's a very common question. So SEO is extremely important if you want to build a six-figure, a seven-figure business in this industry. As many of you know, I have a cleaning business myself. We're in 4 cities and we've been running for about, coming up to 10 years now. And SEO brings us about 50% of our traffic. So it's a really, really huge driver of our leads every single month. So earlier this year, in a separate video, I talk about our main marketing strategy, the Google domination strategy, and how important it is to be on page 1 of Google, because this is where the best traffic is. In my opinion, it's better than Facebook traffic, it's better than Yelp traffic, it's better than any of the other social media or offline channels. So if you as a cleaning business can be as visible as possible on page 1 of Google, you're in a great position. You're getting right where those people, those highest quality clients are congregating. So on page 1 of Google, you have broadly a Google local service ads and a Google ads listings, and they're your paid advertising channels. I've talked about this earlier in other videos on the channel, but the other half are your Google My Business, your maps listing in the section, and then your organic SEO rankings in the bottom half of the section as well. So SEO it has a very large part of page 1 of Google, and actually the majority of the traffic will bypass ads and go to your Google My Business listings or your organic SEO listings. So an SEO strategy is an extremely important one. Longer term, you will find that the lowest cost leads come from your SEO activity. So the way to think about SEO is basically, as I talk about with any paid or organic strategy, is how much money do you put in and what do you get back out? So with us, we focus on our recurring clients. In my business, I know that one recurring client, one of our residential recurring clients, will stay with us for 18 months, and they are worth about $2,700 to us over their lifetime. So that is after we pay our cleaners to do the job. We know that that client will bring us $2,700. So as a, if we are if we have an SEO agency and we're paying them, say, $1,500 a month, we know that even if we just get one recurring client from the SEO activities, we're still getting, nearly a 2 times ROI. So if we're getting multiple recurring clients, then it very quickly becomes a very, very highly ROI generative campaign. So the way to look at SEO, as with all marketing channels, is your ROI. The main issue with SEO, and this is one of the key challenges with SEO, is that if you have not really put together a very definitive SEO strategy and you're going from scratch, or you're a new startup, usually there is a period where you are doing a lot of work, a lot of SEO work, but not necessarily seeing the results. So one of the things that I say to, cleaning businesses that we work with on the SEO side is be prepared to invest 6 months of work upfront before you start to see any leads come through. And that can be that is a challenge for all businesses, but really the issue here is that when you are doing your SEO work, you may only be placed, say page 6 for the search term maid service near me. So we are doing lots of activity. We are creating great content on your website. We're building citations. We're tagging your photos in your Google My Business profile. We're adding reviews. We're doing lots of good things, but we may be only, for that particular month, have gone from page 6 of Google to page 4. And from page 4 to page 3 and page 2. So the issue is that the magic only really starts when you hit page 1 of Google. So, we can be making lots of progress But when you hit page one, that's when your traffic will increase, that's when your calls will increase, and that's when your online inquiries will increase as well. So longer term SEO will give you the lowest cost leads, but the challenge is there is this period at the beginning where you are going from page 6 of Google, for example, all the way up to page 1, and you only start to see the benefits of your SEO strategy once you hit page 1. So the question then becomes, how do we know that we are making progress in those 6 months? So this is the case whether you are doing SEO yourself or whether you've got an agency such as ours running your SEO campaigns. And really it boils down to your rankings and making sure that your rankings are moving in the right direction. So a great piece of software that we use is Bright Local, and that helps you to show you where your business is ranking, both in organic listings as well as the Google My Business, the map section. And broadly enough, if you are doing activity and you are seeing your rankings improving over time, then you just keep doing that same thing. So one of the things with SEO is often you will perform a task and you will maybe not see the benefit of it until a few weeks down the line, or you'll perform a task and there's been no change. So that is one of the things that we do when we're running SEO campaigns, that we're trying lots of different things, all with the idea to try and get your rankings improved as quickly as possible so that you can hit page 1 and start to see these leads come through. But once you get to page 1 and the leads are coming through, you will find that say this $1,500 a month management fee pays for itself many times over. So once you're on page 1, the leads you will be getting the lowest cost leads from SEO, that's for sure. But the issue is, as I said, we need to invest for those 6 months before we get to that period. So when people get in touch with me and ask if we can look at their SEO campaigns, usually what I tell people is get to around that $25,000 a month mark, so that at that level, the business should be generating a sufficient profit that you would be able to invest for, say, 6 months and be happy to invest in it for 6 months before you start to see a return on your investment. If you're much below that, unless you've got a separate budget that you can use, you're best off sort of doing it yourself. It will probably take you a fair bit more time to do it. And you may get some things right and some things wrong, but once you get to that sort of 25k a month level, then it makes sense to get people with expert knowledge and experience about running these campaigns to do it for you, and that will take you on that next step. That will take from 25 to 50 relatively quickly, and then you'll be getting towards that 7-figure level, the $83,000 a month mark. So SEO, is it worth it? Yes, it absolutely is worth it. Longer term, they will bring you the lowest cost leads, but the challenge is that 6-month period upfront. So build the business, get to $25,000 a month, do some of the basics yourself. Look at YouTube. There are lots of great videos online that teach you the basics about YouTube, about SEO. But once you get to that level, then it's worth thinking about using an agency to manage that for you, to take it to the next level. So we work with cleaning companies across the country. As many of you know, we run Google Ads campaigns as well as SEO campaigns. So if you are potentially interested in us taking a look at your SEO and potentially managing it for you, I'll leave a link to our website, Project 83, in the description below. But any other questions, just leave me a comment. As ever, if you found the content helpful, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified of future videos. So I'll leave it at that. Have a great day and see you on the next one.